Yo, what's going on, guys? John here for the Full-Time Devils match review of Manchester United versus CSKA in Moscow in the Champions League. The game is finished 1-1 in Moscow thanks to a beautifully worked header from Anthony Martial from an unusually decent cross from Antonio Valencia. But nevertheless, let's go talking a little bit about the match. I thought the first half, Manchester United were very, very poor. We just could not find a way to break through that CSKA Moscow side, who are very compact and very well organized in defense, and credits to them. But that doesn't mean Manchester United were playing well at all. I think in terms of pace and in terms of tempo, we were way too slow. The ball, the way it was moving through the thirds was absolutely just unacceptable. It was way too slow. And of course, with that kind of tempo, with that kind of speed, and with that kind of lack of creativity, of course we wouldn't be able to break down a densely compact side. And when you're trying to break down a side with that kind of defensive structure, we need some sort of creativity at the end of the day. We need some sort of risk-taking players like Memphis or even like Mata, who doesn't, although he doesn't really do fancy tricks or whatnot, he does provide a little bit more of creativity. But that was almost non-existent, and the only players who really looked ready to take players on was Jesse Lingard, who did make his Champions League debut, and I was really pleased with the way he was playing today. I thought he had a fantastic game. He pleased himself as well, but the first half was extremely poor, very slow, and we did go down 1-0 because of a poor decision from Anthony Martial. He raised his hands up, gave away a handball, and although David De Gea did make a fantastic save, Phil Jones was just so slow to react off the line, and Doumbia was first there, bangs it in, 1-0, we're down, and I'm thinking, uh-oh, we need to do something here, we need to make something happen. And Marouane Fellaini came on a lot earlier than I expected. He came on for Bastian Schweinsteiger, which was also another surprising inclusion. While I was on Twitter, I saw a lot of people having shouts for Bastian Schweinsteiger. Instead of Bastian Schweinsteiger, Wayne Rooney should have rather came off for Marouane Fellaini. But nevertheless, with Herrera dropping down into that defensive midfield role, or that central midfield role, with Fellaini coming in as that number 9 or number 10 or wherever he was up front, it really looked like it did change the tempo of the match. Manchester United came out guns blazing. They really looked ready to score a goal, to tie a goal, and so did the goal came. A fantastically worked header. And although the game was really poor in terms of first half, I thought, besides the overall performance, I thought Anthony Martial, Jesse Lingard, Ander Herrera, and Morgan Schneiderlin, especially Morgan Schneiderlin, was very crucial in this game. I thought, although Schneiderlin wasn't doing so much in terms of the final third, I thought in midfield and in terms of linking up that back line and the midfield, I thought he was fantastic. The way he was holding up the balls, all the CSKA Moscow players were throwing in challenges left, right, and center, and Morgan Schneiderlin with those slick, deft half turns and quick touches, and I thought that was very excellent from Morgan Schneiderlin, and I really want to see him continuously playing, getting games in for Manchester United, because he is definitely going to be a crucial player for the season, especially in the Champions League, because that's the kind of composure you need in the Europe's biggest stage. Overall performance, I think it wasn't the greatest, but we got the job done. I think although we would have liked to win, who doesn't want to win? I think a draw was good, especially coming all the way to Russia. I think it was a good draw. We need to make sure we get ourselves organized and win the rest of the games in the Champions League qualifying stages, the group stages, sorry. And we really need to wake ourselves up and make sure we're ready to go for the City derby, because we need to make sure we win that game, because it's a huge game. Beating City will definitely give us a huge shout in the title challenge. But nevertheless, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think of this match review. Thank you guys for watching my first review. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Full-Time Devils if you guys haven't already. And thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys later.